It's not even controversial anymore.
People know in Florida their freedoms are going to be respected.
Hello, Miranda, and your dog, Henny.
Yeah, he's probably going to make an appearance pretty often until he gets over me being home. So.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think it's good. People love dogs. They love it. Okay, so we're getting back to it today. Why not? We'll do some fun. We'll do some fun ones today too. So we'll ease back into the serious nature of Florida politics because you guys also have a debate coming up, which we'll be covering on Florida Report extensively. I want to start, though, with an issue we talk about here. We have the lowest number of police officers per capita of any state in the nation. Florida is not having such a problem. In fact, they're doing quite well with police recruitment.
We are doing quite well. It's been one of DeSantis's biggest kind of movements is just, making sure that we have like a high standard for police officers, but also a lot of respect for them and making sure that, they know that they can come here and they're going to be supported. So he has been able to recruit police officers from all 50 states. Almost 900 new recruits have come in from all over the nation. And they come in, and when you sign, you get a $5,000 signing bonus, and that's even after taxes. So we have plenty of cops here, and it's funny because I drive around Miami and I don't see cops everywhere, but they're there when you need them. And I think that that's kind of a great way to know that we're well covered, but it still doesn't feel like a police state to me. So.
Yeah, it's funny though when you say $5,000 signing bonus. That's actually like chump change compared to the lateral bonuses and the signing bonuses that agencies in Washington state are giving. I mean, we're talking $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, and people still don't want the jobs because their pride is not for purchase. So they'll go to a state like Florida and $5,000, sure, but that's not why they're doing it. That's not why they're doing it. And I think that that's proof of that. All right. Speaking of DeSantis, several news outlets are having a little fun with his choice of footwear.
Yeah, this really bothers me because I just think people's appearances have nothing to do with politics. And they do this to a lot of politicians, but DeSantis wears cowboy boots sometimes. And there's been plenty of politicians and presidents and stuff that wear cowboy boots, but they're saying he does it so he can appear taller. And I just don't understand how this is news.
Well, News Nation did something, Fox did something, the Greg Gutfeld show, and they're saying that there's lifts in the cowboy boots. So not only does he have, because cowboy boots naturally, they've got a little bit of a heel on them, but then they're saying that he's got a lift inside the heel to make him seem even taller, which, I mean, I kind of disagree with what you said about looks have nothing to do with politics. I agree that they don't have anything to do with your ability to do your job. But looks when it comes to the presidential races have always been something, I mean, since Kennedy, that people are like, oh, he looks presidential. And so maybe there is something in the mind of voters that's a little bit, not even intentional, where they're sort of like, does that person look carry themselves like a president? I don't even know how tall Ron DeSantis is. Now I got to Google that. Ron DeSantis.
Well, I had read in an article that even when he played baseball for Yale, I believe, the roster said he was 5'11". And to me, that's a few inches above an average male height in America. So I don't know, A, I don't know why he'd want to appear taller, and B, I don't know why it really matters, because most of us, our only interaction with the president is on TV, and he's only 3 inches tall anyway. So as long as they got the right height podium, what does it matter what he looks like?
Yeah, that's
as
funny.
Long as he's got good posture.
I mean, I don't believe when we were in volleyball in high school, they would lie about our height all the time to make us seem scarier than we were. So I don't think he's 5'11". But I also, you want to wear lifts, Ron DeSantis, you do you, man. We'll see at the presidential debate, though. We'll keep a close eye on his footwear.
We can gauge when he's standing next to people. We'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
But even still.
Really, hard-hitting stuff the media's focused on these days. Speaking of, a couple more fun stories. So so-called assault weapons are banned in Washington state. So if you wanted to buy one here, you couldn't. In Florida, they're just giving them away.
Yeah, if you need a new roof, or you're just like, oh, my house needs a new roof, there is a county in Florida that has a roofing company that in the month of November, if you sign up to get a new roof and have them change your roof, you're not only going to get a free turkey, but you will also get a free AK-47.
I love how it's like a turkey and an egg. Although food prices are very high, so that turkey, depending on how fat it is, it might very well be worth as much as an AK-47. Just another example of the reason we do Florida Report, because sometimes it's nice to see just how different another state can be. That's hilarious.
We're pretty out there, let me tell you. And honestly, it'll be funny to see how many people actually decide to go with this roofing company over another one simply because of this promotional offer. You know, in our state, I really think they'll probably get some good business out of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you were like getting close to needing a new roof anyway, why not pull the trigger? Oh, you see what I did there? Pull the trigger sooner, and then you get some free stuff. Free turkey. Those are expensive these days. All right, one more. I had to laugh at this. So Florida. The headline, a Florida man was cited this week after driving a truck painted similar to the look of a Border Patrol vehicle, but that read Booty Patrol on the back, authorities say.
Yeah, and apparently he's been terrorizing, for lack of a better word, because he's impersonating law enforcement. His truck has been made up to look just like a Border Patrol truck, but it does say Booty Patrol. But he's got red and blue lights, and he's been pulling people over.
Oh!
And people have been, he's been pulling people over. So as this was happening, before they found him and cited him for the situation, they were getting reports of this, and then they were like, if you've been pulled over by the Booty Patrol truck, please call us and give us information about this guy so we can find him. And they did end up finding him. And I believe he just got cited and not arrested, which is interesting to me. I would think that impersonating law enforcement would require an arrest, but apparently just a citation is enough. But I wonder if he pulled all the stickers off of his car.
Yeah, or if there's like, they're still investigating. But so was he pulling over like women with nice booties?
It doesn't specify, but I would assume that would be pretty on brand for him to at least just pull over women, because you can't tell what they look like in their vehicles. But either way, it's kind of scary because anybody could put some red and blue lights on. And as an average citizen, you don't want to like not pull over when you're seemingly being pulled over. But, you know, as much as this guy was probably doing it for like giggles, you know, it's kind of scary to know that people can do this and they maybe have a little bit more like terrifying motives.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. It's funny, but I also understand that point. So, Miranda, so nice to see you. You're just looking better every day. Your voice is really still a struggle. It sounds like you're smoking 10 packs a day, but that's all right.
It is. It is. I had physical therapy this morning, and they've been really pushing the weight on me. So physically, I'm getting there. Mentally, I'm already there, which is why I told you, I'm like, let's do the show. But my voice is going to take a few weeks to kind of come back. It's struggling a little bit, but
yeah, they're pushing the weights on you. So what, are you curling 1 pound now, or?
No, I'm up to like, what did we do today? 30-pound curls. And I did 135-pound leg presses. So
you're going to be jacked.
I'm going to have to be re-jacked because I lost all my muscle mass, but I'm pretty happy about it. And I've been working with University of Miami Health System to get better. And they've been really pushing me, and I really appreciate their support and making sure that I can get out of there as quickly as possible. So.
I agree. All right. We love you, Miranda. Thank you.
Bye.
It's not even controversial anymore.
People know in Florida their freedoms are going to be respected.